Welcome once again, my friends, and thank you for stopping by to listen to an old storyteller. Today we have a story from Brazil, and the title of this story is The Jackal King. Howler was a jackal who lived in a cave near the city. One day he was very hungry and went into the city in search of food. The dogs fell upon him and chased him into the house of a dyer. Then he fell headlong into a vat of blue dye. The dogs left him for dead and ran away. Howler then dragged himself out of the vat and found his way back to the forest. When the beasts saw him coming, they were seized with fear and fled. "Who can this stranger be?" roared the lion. "He is not like any of us. His coat is of a strange new color." "It is not wise to trust a stranger," cried the tiger. "Keep at a safe distance, my friend." The jackal, seeing their fear, held his head high in the air and walked proudly along. "Ho there, you animals," he called out. "Why do you all run away? I am sent to be your king. See my beautiful blue coat." When he said this, their curiosity overcame their fear, and the animals all drew closer. "This is my royal robe," he continued. "I will rule over you and protect you. There will be peace in the forest now, and all the animals will be happy." The beasts all bowed low before him, lions, tigers, panthers, elephants, deer, and jackals. "Brave king of the forest," they all cried, "we will be your faithful subjects and will ever be ready to follow your commands." Then he made the lion his chief adviser. The tigers, panthers, elephants, and deer were all given places of trust in the royal household, but the jackals were all driven out and forbidden to return. The animals caught plenty of game and brought it to their royal master, and Howler divided it among them. They were all well fed and happy. One day the king was presiding at a council of the animals in the royal palace. Grave matters of state were being discussed. Suddenly the roar of a herd of jackals was heard. The king jumped up quickly. His hair stood on end, and his eyes were filled with tears. It was a long time since he had heard that familiar howl, and he could not resist the call. He forgot his royal robe and faithful subjects. With a loud howl that resounded through the forest, he leaped over the assembled animals and ran out to join the herd. The animals all looked aghast. "So our brave king was nothing but a miserable jackal!" they all exclaimed at once. "Alas, alas, that we should have been so basely deceived!" Then they all rushed into the forest to kill him. They pursued him closely, but the herd of jackals held them at bay until Howler escaped and reached his cave in safety. Never again did Howler aspire to be king, not even of his own herd. Nor did he ever forget the faithful friends who had saved his life. Thank you once again for listening to this story. If you enjoyed this story, please press that like button. Also, please help an old storyteller out by subscribing to my channel. The next story will be posted in a few days, so until then, may your story continue to be a good one.